everyone seemed really nice. Like as a group, we were just like when we talk, like it's just basic introductions at this point. But yeah, everyone seems cool. There's no like outlier where I'm like, I don't like you. Not yet. So
Damu tribe getting your first look at Maziwa. Matt voted out.
Poor guy.
Fair.
Are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Indeed.
Before we get to the
Let's
challenge,
go.
I need each tribe to select 2 representatives. They are going to be making a decision for their tribe. You have 45 seconds to make this decision.
We're going to start with the Maziwa tribe. Pick 2 people.
I need 2 and only 2.
Who do we think, guys?
Any volunteers?
Robbie, would you be down?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I feel like you have sound decision-making skills.
Yeah. We're trusting the dad.
All right.
That's
One
why.
more.
That's exactly why. Who else?
One more.
What about Kylie, you think? Or
Maddie?
Maddie?
I think Maddie just.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, we
perfect.
got
Robbie
Robbie and Maddie.
And Maddie. All right. And then for Damu, I need you guys to pick 2 people.
Pick Landon and Erik because they had the hardest part of the challenge and they knocked it out.
I
You
accept.
guys okay with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Landon and Erik.
Thanks, guys.
Robbie, before we do anything,
Thank you
I
for
don't know.
doing what you're about to do.
I get really awesome vibes from you, and I don't know how many times we're going to be in the same room together.
Yes.
So if you want to like ride this out together.
1000%.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have anybody else in mind?
No one else in mind.
Okay.
If you have someone, I'm open to it.
Honestly, just the women and I seem to be jiving, and the guys are giving me
Nice.
silence. So I don't know what you feel about that, but I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that.
All right, you guys ready to get to your decision?
Yeah.
Shit, Erik, they're gonna totally think we're like such a duo now.
No choice. I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not doing it.
All right, gentlemen. You guys will be playing duo decision. Each tribe selects 2 representatives. Which are you guys? I will list 6 tasks that people on your tribe, you'll decide who does what task, including yourself. You also decide who sits out because you have 1 extra person. So I will list these 6 tasks, and then I'll ask afterwards, once you know what everyone is, to assign your people. So the first task, successfully complete 3 flip cups. It is not in a row. It is just 3 cups. Then
Stacking cups, putting the index cards in between, have to pull them out, and then the cups have to land. They have to complete 2 of those.
Okay.
the next is a 3x3 slide puzzle.
The next part is they have to bounce 2 ping pong balls into a solo cup.
Then successfully toss 3 playing cards into 1 solo cup from 4 feet away.
And then the last one is a plank. All right. You guys ready to find out what's going on?
Yes.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. For this challenge, you guys are going to be playing duo decision. And here's how it works. You're going to be matched up head to head against someone from the other tribe, completing a task that your 2 representatives have already selected for you.
Cool.
As we continue to go, they will tell you which task you'll be performing. First tribe to win 4 points wins immunity, sending the losing tribe to tribal council, where the second person will be voted out of this game.
So, representatives, who is doing the index card cup pull from your tribes?
I am.
And from Maziwa?
I am.
Ooh, all right.
Round number 1 of this immunity challenge, we have Robbie for Maziwa facing off against Erik from Damu. This challenge is the index card pull. Survivors ready. Go. Both Robbie and Erik have to stack their cups with the index cards in between. Pull it successfully so the cups land.
Erik misses.
Robbie misses as well.
So close, Robbie.
Got it, Robbie.
Erik misses.
A little bit of a learning curve with this challenge.
I feel like standing up might be easier. I don't know. The higher elevation.
Once you figure out the technique for this, it goes very, very fast. Doesn't count, it has to land.
It's all
Doesn't
good.
count, Robbie has to land.
That was I was like, that just pause.
Right on the edge of the cup.
Go, Robbie.
It has to be perfection. That's all I ever asked for.
One.
Robbie gets one. Robbie has to do one more for Maziwa.
Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Scores point number 1.
Representatives. Who is doing the plank?
We had Danny.
And then Damu, who is doing your plank.
Michael.
All right, round number 2, we have Danny from Maziwa facing off against Michael from Damu. This is a plank. The longest person to hold it wins a point for their tribe. Survivors ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on.
You got this, Danny. You're a statue, man.
Go,
You're a statue.
Danny.
This is
Be
nothing.
the table. Feel the table.
Be the table.
Man, you look strong, Danny. Jesus, I'm glad we picked you.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have
What
to
a
hold this
stud.
position for as long as they can.
Danny.
Oh my God, Michael. you
Michael
got this.
shaking.
You're a statue,
We're
man.
getting
You're not
to the
even
nitty-gritty
moving,
here.
bud. You're not even moving.
Let's go, boys.
Sit, Danny.
You got this, Danny.
Michael still
Danny,
kicking.
go.
Danny
Just a little
trying to
bit.
fight for
Michael,
it.
he's almost out.
Hold on,
We're both the same. It's all right.
Balls.
Oh.
Yeah. Second
That
point
was
of
so
the challenge.
Holy
Good
fuck,
job, guys.
Michael. You are a
Good job,
freaking
Michael.
stud. Jesus.
Our
Job,
third
guys.
challenge is a card cup toss. Maziwa, who is your person?
We got John.
All right, and Damu,
Go.
You got this, John.
for you.
I can share.
All right, round number 3, we have the card toss. For Maziwa, we have John. For Damu, we have Sherry.
Go, Sherry.
Survivors ready. Go.
John.
Go, Sherry. They have to toss.
Sherry gets one.
into
Sherry gets
silver.
another.
Sherry on a
Oh
roll.
my gosh.
Wow, there we go.
John lands. Maziwa.
Go, John. What was that?
Jerry, maybe try not to toss it flat if they keep landing on top.
Yeah.
Do a sideways.
Nice.
Let's go.
John caught up.
One more.
Yes. Go,
Oh,
John.
no.
You got
Oh,
it.
no, technical difficulties.
Both of them are on their last card.
Yeah.
Come on,
They're both
John.
getting real close.
Got it.
Sherry.
Damu
Oh!
scores a point.
Oh, he hits it after she gets it.
Good, good job, John.
Is a 3x3 slide puzzle. So Maziwa, who is doing your puzzle?
I'm gonna do
Yeah, get ready, Jordan.
Okay.
my bread thing from
And Damu, who is doing your puzzle?
I'm gonna do it as well.
Survivor ready. Go. might have in mind what she's looking for in this puzzle. Moving the pieces around very quickly. And it's done.
How do I do that? Oh my god, what? Okay. I need this here. But then how the hell do I get this? See, I'm supposed to do that. It has to be flipped. Okay. Don't mind me talking to myself. Here.
All right, Landon.
Oh no.
They finished. Come back to the main room.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pretend I finished it.
So Maddie won the slide puzzle for her tribe.
Hey, Maddie.
Yes, Maddie.
We are now going
Good
on
job.
to the next challenge of bouncing 2 ping pong balls into a solo cup from 4 feet away. Maziwa, who is doing that for your tribe?
We picked Alanis.
Okay. And then Damu.
Our BP expert, Sean.
All right.
All right, we're going to get into round number 5. Maziwa is leading with 3 points. Damu with 1. If Maziwa wins this round, they win immunity. All right, we got the matchup here. Alanis versus Sean for the ping pong bouncing. Survivors ready. Go.
Alanis.
You got this, Alanis.
Bounce a ping pong ball to land it in their solo cup. They have to do 2 of them. First person to land 2 scores a point for their tribe.
Does it have to be one bounce, or can it just like
Nope.
kind of...
Any amount of bounces.
Okay.
Keep in mind, if Maziwa wins this round, they win immunity.
Got this, Sean.
Ooh,
Oh, so close,
that was
so
right
close.
off the rim.
You got it, Alanis.
You got it.
We got one.
All right. Sean has 1.
Oh, you're so close.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Sorry, team.
Maziwa wins
Yeah.
immunity, sending Damu to tribal council.
Woo!
The second person will be voted out of this game.
Let's go.
I was not selected to be a representative. I chose to be a representative. Once I saw that Robbie was going to be a representative, I have been getting some real good vibes from him. And I don't know how likely it is that him and I are going to get to be in a room together without being suspicious. So use that as an opportunity to lay out like working with Robbie for the rest of the game. So as long as he's true to that, he seemed pretty stoked, excited about it. So I was really using it as an opportunity to do that. And then when we were thinking about who to put where, Robbie and I both picked one that we thought we could nail, because we thought it was kind of random whether we choose the right ones for the other individuals. So we started there, the ones that we thought we could nail, hoping that they would be in the first 4, because if we were going head to head, we could get 4 right away. And then really it was just to guess what we thought people would do well at. So very fortunate it worked out and everyone was hungry to win after losing. And so hopefully we can just keep that momentum.
You know, if I had more than 6 minutes to prep before coming into this, I probably would have told myself not to talk so much, but I'm kind of committed. I'm doing a lot of talking everywhere I go. And I think they just, I was the first name they could think of. And they threw out, you know, hey, we picked him because he's a dad, but I enjoyed it. It gave me power. I got to put myself in a position where I knew I would succeed, and I put myself early so I'd be forgotten if I got a little bit behind, but not crazy. And I was also able to hide. I want to work with the women on the group. I'm getting really good vibes there. And I want to make pretty much a woman's alliance with me there. And then if I have to, I can throw out the fact that there's a woman's alliance and save myself later. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I was happy to have the power because, I mean, you'd be bored if you didn't have power, I guess.
I mean, the challenge went great because we won. I think Robbie and Maddie did a great job picking everyone, which I was surprised. I thought that they would pick me for a puzzle, and I'm so glad they didn't because I'm not a puzzle person. So I think it went really good. I think they did a good job at picking people for only being, 2 challenges in. So they did good.
The challenge went so good. We killed it. I didn't even have to go. I was the next to go, so I didn't even get to participate really. But I think that it went really well. We were definitely not wanting to go back to tribal after going first.
It was really great. I think our pickers did a really good job picking. I just got done telling my team, my tribe. I sat through the rest of the challenge after I planked thinking that I had lost that. I don't know why. I feel like somebody had said Michael won that, and I was like, I thought it was tied. I thought like when we won that last thing that we still had one more to go, all these things. So it was a great exciting moment coming back and talking it through with the team. So really good, right? Which I was like, is it Annie? And then it was like, not anything. But then like the numbers at the bottom.
Yeah, what is that?
Kind of like.
Wait, I literally don't have it in my chat anymore.
I think if you go to the everyone chat, maybe.
Okay.
But like the three lines.
Because you jumped out and jumped in when your camera.
Oh, maybe.
wasn't
Yeah,
working.
that's what
Yeah, that's happened to me.
okay.
That's why I don't have it in front of me.
Anyway, I think somebody else maybe has it.
That's
But
okay.
there's like numbers, and like the 3 lines of numbers correlate with like the 3 sections of the poem, and then like each.
Oh, that would make sense.
Each like line of numbers, there's like 4 slashes, so then there's like 4 lines in each section, and if you take like that numbered word, it kind of makes a sentence.
Okay.
But
did you do that? Like, did you get something that you can
send it to
send? Because you
them.
should send that or say it out loud or something. And then
yeah, they said that it was nothing.
Oh,
okay.
I don't think it was nothing. I think maybe
I'm sure something.
Maybe someone
There's
else
gotta be
got it
some part of it.
first.
I think
Someone
somebody
else got it.
which just makes me think that someone's.
Did they say anything to you though? Like, did you get like a
Yeah, like they said nothing there or nothing for you.
Who did you just message somebody else?
Oh, okay. So you're either wrong or someone beat you to it. I guess.
I'm not like a genius at this game, I swear. I just watched them do it in the other one that I watched.
I'm lying to these people and saying I've never played before. I did play a long game and I played a mini. I did all right in those, and I've done this before. And anytime I see that there's a game like this casting, I practice random stuff sometimes, and that's one of the things I practiced. I knew I could do it, and honestly, after I got the first one, I intentionally screwed up once or twice just to make it look like I wasn't going to nail these challenges, and then I got it because I knew Erik was really far behind. So
Robbie actually has played before. He's played with my dad, and so I know him, and he's kind of telling people he hasn't played, so I'm playing that for him and not exposing him. So I think I want to work with Robbie. I've seen how he played before, and I like how he plays. The girls are really cool too. I think I don't get any like bad vibes from anyone. But honestly, no one's really broken up into any breakout rooms because we've only had one tribal council and we've kind of just said it's Matt, and no one's been moving. It's always just been us. So right now, no one has separated. So that's where it's at.
It's hard right now. The only person I've been alone with was Robbie, and we connected over that. It seems like the rest of my tribe is a little skittish about being alone with anybody because that'll be easy to set a target on your back. Like in the first round, Matt said, let's go to a breakout room, and nobody left except me, just because somebody had to go with him. So it's been hard to connect with people. I'll be interested to see moving forward if people are willing to play just a little more and jump around a little bit and try to connect one-on-one. I haven't had a chance so far,
So I didn't really have a choice in the matter. I just kind of got elected, I guess, because we did the puzzle. So wasn't thrilled about it. I never want to be somebody who's like under the spotlight. And then obviously we lost, so it's not great. Yeah, and I feel like my challenge was it was a blowout. I was completely destroyed in the challenge, so I didn't even come close. So I'm feeling very nervous right now, wishing my legacy advantage was an idol.
Erik and Landon had just done an intense puzzle challenge together. You can't sit there and tell me they weren't talking and somewhat bonding through this challenge because they got through it together. So I need to be tight with Erik and Landon because if push comes to shove, I don't think either one of them at this point in the game would vote for the either. So I need to get close to them because that's 2 potential votes voting together. And that's what I was looking at is 2 potential people who are already bonded stronger than the rest of us. So let them take point on this challenge. so they feel like I trust them by putting them in charge, because I really could have gave a fuck who did it, because I figured it was someone along these lines. And they both seem pretty intelligent, so I figured we discussed enough about strength and weaknesses where they would know where to put us, and they did a pretty good job. It was just unfortunate my tribe lost. We sucked. Oh well, move on. We're going to tribal.
We have
I mean, what we could do, it's kind of like shady, but as soon as somebody jumps off to a confessional, we could just all vote for them. But you know, it's happened to me. It can't happen. So, but like, otherwise, yeah.
I mean, there's someone at confessional right now.
Yeah, I think
Correct.
it's Michael. But
Correct. He did a great job though. He planked.
yeah, well, that's the thing.
But he didn't get us a point.
We
True.
really can't I don't know how much we can go off performance for this vote, but we definitely could factor it in. Like, there's no right way to base your vote. So,
Yeah.
Are you guys saying we should vote for the person not in this room right now?
I mean, if you guys go down, I would.
I'm cool with that. I have no attachment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cher would be someone who I talked about it like pre-show, would be like is a big character and someone who I think will have a target later. So I'd be willing to work with Sherry because I think it'd be like very easy to just like be the brains of it behind and just kind of and let her eventually just get cut. And then I'm trying to like everyone else like seems nice. Like Erik, we talked about like I do programming and he does like cybersecurity stuff. So we're talking about that. So I feel like I'd be able to like bond with him. Landon seems cool. Like, yeah, it's hard. Like I feel I like everyone, which was weird. I wasn't expecting that. I guess the person that I like bonded the least with was Victoria because I feel like she's just talked the least. Which I think part of it is also like, oh, I like might have missed things at confessionals or something, but yeah. Yeah, I'd be down if anyone. I want people to approach me. I don't want to be that first person who like goes to breakout rooms and is like, "You, me now." You know, I feel like that'll be suspicious. So
If you guys want, I'll random org it and see who gets split into which room.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. The first trio is Michael, Victoria, and Sean.
All right. Do you guys want to go to Dreammail and we'll leave the other three here?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll miss you guys.
Bye.
Don't talk about this too much.
So we're all in one scramble room and like nobody wants to leave because it's like awkward to leave because you don't want to have people talk about you. But we've talked about Michael because he was just in confessional, but that's it. I mean, people said they would vote for him, but I'm sure they're all saying they would vote for me right now. If I could break off into different rooms, I don't know, I might put out Sherry's name just because she runs her own org and she does them a lot. And that's a big threat to me because I don't fully know how these work. So that's who I might try to push it towards, but I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to like branch off into different rooms because nobody seems to want to do that. So I guess I'll start. I feel threatened by people who do a lot of these orgs and like know how they work because I have no idea how they work. So because Sherry like runs her own, that could be threatening down the line. I don't know, just a thought.
That's true.
I also like didn't love that she spoke for the entire team right off the bat. Later, I plan on voting for Sherry because she's clearly like distracted with other stuff going on. And it's kind of intimidating that like, I think she's the only one in her group that's done these before, let alone run them. And she like quickly assigned herself like the leader role, which, I mean, if you're going to do it, like do it a little more sly. She's just like, this is what we should do because they dominated. You know, so
I agree with that. I mean, because I was one of the people picked. I was like, I can't really say no, so I guess I'm gonna do it.
That like rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know how you guys felt about it.
yeah, I just like wouldn't say. I didn't want to say anything and be like, no, like if anyone else wanted to go, like I personally like didn't care if I went or not. If like the tribe,
But it was more like the way it was done, right? Rather than
it was more like because it felt like a one person decision rather than like a group consensus.
Let's just lock it in. Then there's no way that she wouldn't go home, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that actually. I'm on board with that.
I'm on board.
I would be totally down, and I
Cool.
feel great about all of you guys. So
All right, I've been feeling good vibes, so like.
Okay. All right. I'm down. I'm locked in mentally.
I just lied to get Michael out of the room to make sure you guys are really good with. I didn't random shit to make sure that you guys are good with.
I was
voting out
thinking in my
Michael.
head, I was like, she gets to pick her two groups.
Because I think Victoria will vote with us, and Sean, I feel very strongly they will.
Yeah, he
Like,
kind of
you three are the ones I'm bonding with the most, so I was curious if you really wanted to vote out Michael.
I just okay. I feel like I haven't really gotten to. Well, I've talked to you guys, but not as much as all you guys because I was with Erik for so long.
Yeah.
But Erik and I didn't even have the chance to like talk strategy because we were just flustered the entire time. So like I'm kind of nervous. Like I was scared that you guys like had made an agreement while I was gone. But I would love to work with you guys.
No, I didn't target you and Erik at all. The only reason I said you guys' name was because it was a fast pressured vote and you guys just came to mind because you just done the puzzle. It just kind of came to my head.
Oh, no,
it wasn't
you're fine.
to say, oh, they're a duo or anything.
Oh, there you go.
I know, right?
Well, we tried to think back to like all our conversations we've been having as a tribe and like what people said that they were good at and what they were bad at. So we kind of figured out that Sean would like to play beer pong. So we gave him the 2 ping pong balls. Jordyn played some flip cup in college. And the rest were kind of all just random. But yeah, we did lose. So it's kind of scary because I was the one who picked where everyone should go with Erik. And I just literally was pulled into this confessional and Cher was like, oh, I only mentioned you and Erik because so-and-so. I'm like, what? When did you mention me and Erik? And she's like, yeah, because you guys lost the challenge. I'm like, what? We were literally in the same room the entire time. So I need to go figure that out. But right now the consensus is Michael just because we made an agreement during the confessional. But I think everyone's playing kind of scared and they like don't want to branch off into rooms. Which I don't blame them. I'm doing the same thing, but it's like, come on, we're here to play Survivor. Let's go, like, hop around, you know?
Okay, well, we got at least.
Girl, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. I'm really going to vote for Michael.
I also feel like that's where I'm going to go to. So
I think he's the most awkward in the group. And
I also just like feel like we need to get a guy out. So like,
yes, because us girls.
Yeah, I'm a little just concerned. I always get concerned about like that just maybe being a thing in their head. So we can at least get it even. I feel like that's what we should do.
Yeah, because next thing you know, it's a mafia where it merged and they're picking us all girls out one by one.
Exactly. So yeah, you never want that. We got to keep that testosterone under control. But
yeah, and we'll because I feel like Erik and Landon are probably bonding better than the rest of us. So we need to stay close to them to pay attention to them before they take lead.
I agree. And I like both of them. I do.
Me too. So I'm in no hurry to get them out. I think they'll do well. Sean, I think Sean is going to be more level-headed in challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Landon, after we just talked about puzzles, and I was like, I can do sliders, and he didn't put me on the slider.
Oh, true. That's true. I know he wasn't clearly confident about it, but I mean, I still think he did it really well.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I got the cup one. I could potentially do this.
Yeah, but that is good. Like, I didn't even think about that. I might have gotten pulled during that conversation, but yeah, definitely. Unless they're changing Michael. I think I would like to work with Erik. Like, I think Erik, like, I like you. I like Erik. Like, I like Sherry. I think I like Sean too. So like,
me too. I like Sean. Yeah.
Victoria, she should.
Hey, Erik.
We were just.
What are they saying in there? Oh my God, this is perfect.
Yeah, we all jumped in. We want Sherry out.
Wait, what?
We want Sherry.
Oh.
Yeah.
We were just thinking.
Oh, okay.
She runs her own org, and I think she's running a game today, so she's a little distracted. And Victoria said that like she spoke for the whole team when she picked me and Landon to make it.
Yeah.
Consult with anyone. So, I mean, if we lock that in, like we have all the votes now. There's no way that anybody else could go home.
I'm okay with it.
Cool. We just wanted to like hop in here and like do that while she's in confessional, and then like kind of sneak back into our room.
Should we hop back? And
yeah, all right,
that's
cool.
probably smart.
I think
everybody.
Sounds good.
Okay, I dig it, guys.
If everybody's being straight, we're definitely going to vote out Michael tonight. But I really want to get Victoria and Jordyn working with me. I like, if possible, to get a female alliance going. I like to get a group going that I feel like I can bond with more. And I think we as a group would do really well. I want to watch out for the boys because, like I said, you've already got potentially Landon and Erik buddying up, and then you got Sean coming right over to the left. I just want to keep an eye on them boys.
So I am a little nervous, and we did have come to an agreement about let's use the rooms. Let's break out. Like, we're not going to be able to play if we're just all sitting here, like, being nice. originally we thought about Michael because he was just in confessional at the time, which I wasn't super comfortable with because I like him, but also it wasn't my name. So I went with it. And then we did agree, and Sherry kind of faked a whole like random group assignment. So I ended up with Sherry and Landon, who I've been liking Landon a lot. I've been wanting to work with him. Sherry, I didn't not want to work with her, but she has a strong personality, and I feel like if anything, she's going to be a threat more than me. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And then when Landon went to confessional, we said like, us two, we will be strong, like stay in touch with each other. Well, when Sherry went to confessional, everyone was like, we got to get Sherry out. And I'm like, okay. So I feel a little icky about it just because I don't want to go back on what I said Sherry, but also if everyone is voting for Sherry, I don't want to go against the group. And even like it's going to happen without my vote, but I don't, when Sherry's gone, I don't want to be the person that voted wrong.
It seems like the first vote's going to be tough, right? Like there's only been 2 challenges, and we won the first challenge, we lost the second challenge. There's not a whole lot to base it off of. So it's going to be tough. Whoever does get voted out, I feel like it ultimately won't be super fair, but somebody's got to go, and hopefully it's not me.
Damu, Tribal Council, here you are, where you are going to be voting out the second person from this game. That challenge did not work out in your favor and could have been a couple contributing factors to that, but I'm going to start here. Sherry, you kind of pitched out, you wanted Landon and Erik to be your representatives rather quickly. Why did you decide to call those 2 out?
It was, we had what, 40 seconds, 45 seconds. They had done conceivably what I would say the hardest part of our challenge, the first round, and had successfully completed it. So their names just kind of popped in my head. I think it was basically because they had just won us the last challenge. I mean, we all did it as a tribe, obviously, but they had, I think, the hardest part. I think everybody who was on my end would agree that that was probably the most difficult part, and they pulled through for us. So I think it just, boom, Landon and Erik popped right in my head.
Now, Landon, how did you feel in that moment of Sherry just like pitching your name as someone, hey, like I want to go be the representative, because you really don't know what that could mean. And so that puts a lot on you to have to make a decision.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. Luckily, it was literally just about the challenge, but I mean, my tribe mates weren't there, so they could believe anything. So, I mean, it could be disadvantageous towards Erik and myself.
Erik, walk me through real quick. How did you guys kind of decide who you were going to put where? Because you really don't know too much about these people. You really don't know their strengths nor their weaknesses.
So we heard what all 6 things were. We tried to think like who would be good at what. I think Landon had talked about how he did slide puzzles, so that one just felt like natural. I didn't want to like give a really hard one to someone else and like screw them over, but we also knew that Sean is good at beer pong, so we're like, hopefully he'll be good at basketballs. We tried the best that we could. Sorry that it didn't work out though.
Yeah, bummer for you guys. Now you got to vote. But Jordyn, talk to me about the tribe dynamics right now, because you guys win that first challenge. It gives you an opportunity to get to know each other, why that tribe's going to travel rather quickly. So how is everyone feeling right now?
Yeah, I think just because we did not really have to talk strategy last time, we were able to just bond and get to know each other. So it made this a lot more difficult. And I think nobody really wanted to throw anyone under the bus because we were all getting along so well, but it is Survivor and someone does have to go, unfortunately. But yeah, again, it stinks to have to do it after we got to spend a whole like 30 minutes just talking about life and where we're at and things like that. So yeah, it's difficult.
Victoria, these scramble rooms can be really intense depending on the people that are in them. So how is your tribe maneuvering those scramble rooms in this round when you actually have to now vote somebody out?
Yeah, at first everyone was really hesitant. Like no one wanted to be the first one to dip and go to another room. So Sherry came up with the idea of putting our names into a generator, and that's how we split it up at first, you know, and as people came and went from confessionals, they joined, I guess, whichever room.
That's interesting.
So, you know, it wasn't on it. Yeah.
Michael, talk to me about that. Randomizing who's going into what room, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I think this early, when we don't really know each other and we've kind of all like kumbaya before, and like no one wanted to leave, that it was kind of like the easiest option of just having everyone move around and actually not just sit in a room silently and think about who could possibly get voted out without any real decision being made. So yeah.
Sean, at this current moment, do you feel really comfortable with the people that you came into travel with and you had a plan in place? Do you feel as though that's the way the vote's going to go for sure?
Without a doubt in my mind, yes, we have come to a conclusive decision, and I'm happy with what we have come to.
So you're confident in your vote going in right now?
Yes.
Everyone else confident in their vote?
All right.
Just curious. I mean,
I don't have immunity around my neck, so I don't feel comfortable.
all right, well, we're going to find out real shortly who's about to go home. So with that, it's time to vote.
The vote is for Michael because apparently the majority went for you. I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't have time to get to know you, so that's the only reason I'm basing it off of if I'm the majority.
I am voting for Sherry. I feel really bad. I think I was the one who put the target on her back, but I felt very vulnerable, so I just went for it. And hopefully, what I'm feeling is correct. I think everybody else is on the same page. We'll see.
So I am casting my vote for Sherry. Pains me to vote out a female first, but rather you than me, and I don't want to be the person that goes against what the rest of the tribe wants, because hopefully I'm still here next week.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. Sherry. Michael. Sherry. That's 2 votes Sherry, 1 vote Michael. Sherry. Sherry, 4 votes is enough. You are the second person voted out of the game. Tribe has spoken.
Well, honestly, I think I'm probably a good choice. I don't blame you guys one bit. I've won so many games, it's unreal. If you kept me in, I would have taken all of y'all out. So that was a really good deal. Y'all were really smart. I'm really known in these communities for kicking ass, especially at Merge. So you guys did really right. It was a smart move, and I applaud you for that. So good luck, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Stab each other in the back. So most likely they were scared I had an idol, and I really messed up when I was too clear about my experience. I think I think they had me pegged right from the start as somebody they needed to get out. I think they just felt like they bonded better, younger group. I was concerned. There was something that told me that I just didn't believe it was going to be that easy, because I didn't even start the Michael vote.